A woman's body after 60 is designed for a different kind of rhythm. It is not designed to run on the fumes of stress and fractured sleep. That feeling you might have at 3 in the morning, when the house is silent, but your mind is buzzing with old worries and new to-do lists, is not a personal failing. It's a biological signal. It's your body communicating a profound shift in its needs. A shift that so many of us are taught to ignore or worse, to fight. But what if we could learn to listen to that signal and respond not with frustration, but with a simple, warm, and deeply nourishing ritual? What if the answer to a full night of sleep wasn't in a bottle, but in your teacup? Hello, beautiful women. I'm Dr. Emily Hart, and for over 15 years, I've had the privilege of helping women navigate the incredible changes that come with time. I'm here to help you understand your body with clarity and compassion. This channel is a space for us, a community where we honor our wisdom and our well-being. If that sounds like a conversation you want to be a part of, take a moment to subscribe. And as we begin, I'd love for you to tell me in the comments, where are you watching from today? It brings me so much joy to see where this community of strong women comes together from all corners of the world. Today we are going to talk about sleep. Not just the idea of it, but the deep, restorative, uninterrupted sleep that can feel so elusive. We're going to create a simple 2-ingredient tea that can help you reclaim your nights. This isn't about a magic fix. It's about using gentle, powerful science to work with your body, not against it. Our first stop on this journey is understanding that common, frustrating feeling. Being tired but wired. You know the one. Your body feels heavy, your eyes ache for rest, but your mind feels like a pinball machine. Thoughts are bouncing from your daughter's upcoming trip, to a conversation you had last week, to whether you locked the back door. It's exhausting, and it's a feeling I hear about so often. I think of a patient of mine, let's call her Carol. Carol is a vibrant grandmother of 3 who adores her family. But she came to me feeling defeated. She'd say, "Emily, I'm so tired by evening, but the moment my head hits the pillow, my brain just turns on. I lie there for hours and then I'm so irritable the next day. I snap at my husband, and I don't have the patience I want for my grandchildren. I feel like I'm failing at being the calm, loving woman I want to be." What Carol was experiencing is a common hormonal imbalance, specifically with a hormone called cortisol. Think of cortisol as your body's built-in alarm clock. It's meant to be high in the morning to wake you up and give you energy, and then it should gradually fall throughout the day, reaching its lowest point at bedtime to allow for sleep. But for many women over 60, due to the hormonal shifts of menopause, chronic stress, and life itself, this beautiful rhythm gets disrupted. Your cortisol can spike in the evening, right when it should be at its lowest. This is what creates that tired but wired state. Your body is ready for rest, but your brain is getting a signal that says, "Stay alert. It's time to go." So, our first ingredient is designed to gently quiet that misplaced alarm. It's something you likely already know and love: chamomile. But I want to explain the simple, elegant science of why it works. Chamomile contains a wonderful antioxidant called apigenin. Apigenin works in your brain by binding to the same receptors that anti-anxiety medications do. Imagine your brain activity as a room full of bright lights. Apigenin acts like a gentle hand on a dimmer switch. It doesn't turn the lights off completely, but it softens the glare, reduces the mental chatter, and allows a sense of calm to settle over you. This isn't a sedative. It's a profound relaxant. For Carol, incorporating a simple, strong cup of chamomile tea into her evening wasn't just about the tea itself. It was the first step in telling her body, "It's safe to slow down now." It was an act of taking back control, not with force but with gentleness. Now, calming the mind is half the battle. But what about the body? What about the restless legs, the sudden muscle cramps that jolt you awake, or just that general physical tension you can't seem to shake? This is where our second powerful ingredient comes in. Many of us can fall asleep, but we can't stay asleep because our bodies are still holding on to the day's tension. Let me tell you about another woman I worked with, Susan. Susan was a dancer in her younger years and has always been very in tune with her body. But recently, she'd been waking up 2 or 3 times a night with intense cramps in her calves. She told me, "It feels like my body betrays me at night. I want to sink into the mattress and feel that deep, heavy rest I used to. But instead, my muscles are just chattering. They won't be still." Susan's body was crying out for a crucial mineral, magnesium. Magnesium is involved in over 300 biochemical reactions in your body, but one of its most important jobs is to act as a natural muscle relaxant. It helps regulate your entire nervous system, which you can think of as your body's electrical wiring. When you're low on magnesium, and studies show many of us are, especially as we age and our absorption becomes less efficient, that wiring can get a bit faulty. The signals can get crossed, leading to muscle twitches, cramps, and that antsy, restless feeling. But not all magnesium is created equal. You've probably seen many different kinds on the shelf. The one I recommend for this nighttime ritual is magnesium glycinate powder. This form is special for 2 reasons. First, it's bound to an amino acid called glycine. Glycine itself has a calming effect on the brain, so it works in beautiful partnership with the magnesium. Think of it this way. The magnesium is the muscle relaxant, and the glycine is the calming messenger. They are a perfect team for sleep. Second, magnesium glycinate is very gentle on the digestive system, so it's much less likely to cause the stomach upset that other forms of magnesium can. For Susan, adding a small scoop of magnesium glycinate powder to her nightly tea was a game changer. Within a week, the leg cramps subsided. She described the feeling as her body finally being able to exhale into the mattress. This isn't just about stopping a cramp. It's about giving your physical body the resources it needs to fully let go, to release the tension of the day, and to sink into the profound, healing state of deep sleep. You are giving your body back a tool it has been missing. So we have the chamomile to calm the mind, and the magnesium glycinate to relax the body. The final and perhaps most beautiful step is bringing them together into a consistent, loving ritual. This is about creating a powerful signal for your body and mind. We are creatures of habit, and our brains love clear cues. The chaos of the day doesn't just magically disappear when you turn off the lights. You need a gentle transition, a bridge between your active day and your restful night. This tea becomes that bridge. The simple act of boiling the water, the fragrant steam from the chamomile, the feel of the warm mug in your hands, these all become sensory cues that tell every part of you, it's time to unwind. Here is the simple recipe for this soothing nightcap. About an hour before you plan to go to sleep, brew 1 bag of high-quality chamomile tea in a mug of hot water. Let it steep for a good 5 to 10 minutes to really extract its calming properties. Then, stir in about half a teaspoon of magnesium glycinate powder. Start with a smaller amount and see how your body feels. You can gradually increase to a full teaspoon if you need to. Find a quiet, comfortable place to sit, away from screens. No television, no phone. Just you and your warm mug. Sip it slowly. Feel the warmth spread through you. This is not another task to check off your list. This is a deliberate act of self-kindness. It is a moment to honor the body that has carried you through so much. When Carol and Susan created this ritual, it was about more than just the ingredients. It was about carving out 10 minutes that were just for them. It was a non-negotiable appointment with their own well-being. And that consistency is what rebuilt their body's natural sleep rhythm. They were not just treating sleeplessness, they were cultivating peace, 1 warm cup at a time. Remember, your body is not broken. It is wise. It is communicating its needs to you. The frustration you feel with sleepless nights is valid, but it is also an invitation. An invitation to listen more deeply and to respond more gently. You have decades of wisdom and resilience within you. You have earned the right to deep restorative rest. You deserve to wake up feeling refreshed, clear, and ready to embrace the day with grace. So please be kind to yourself on this journey. Healing is not linear. There may still be restless nights, and that's okay. But now you have a beautiful supportive tool to turn to. You have a way to honor your body and calm your mind. I would love to hear about your own nighttime rituals in the comments below. What helps you unwind and prepare for sleep? Sharing our wisdom is what makes this community so powerful. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Until next time, be well and sleep deeply.